Hello, beautiful people. How you all doing? I'm so grateful to have you here. So I have a video here from Pearl, and it says her entire logic destroyed with one question. Guys, let's know what the video is all about.
Get what they get. Right. And then, as in, like, men get what they get, but then women can choose. I'm not sure, like, the whole phrase or whatever.
Yeah, but I do feel like, I know we always speak about, like, how, you know, we're all saying how, like, men, it's really hard for them and everything. And yes, it is, and nobody's disputing that. But I do feel like when it comes to women, I know, and I don't know if anyone would agree with me, but this is how I feel personally. I do feel like the women are more willing to improve themselves and to do the work and to try and get better and to become the best versions of themselves. Whereas
can you
men,
tell me? Here, I'm just going to cut you. Can you tell me how? How do women improve themselves?
So many ways, different ways. Women are literally trying to work on themselves mentally. Like women are more open to therapy than men are. They're open to getting help.
Do women need therapy more than men do?
I think everyone.
I don't think it's the other way around. I think it's the other way around actually, because I feel like if a lot of men actually went and worked on themselves, they would be able to get the women that they wanted. Because a lot of these men are walking around with unresolved trauma and a lot of issues that they project onto relationships.
Okay, so I just want to go through. So women go to therapy.
Yeah.
What else do we do?
They do all kinds of stuff. They're into wellness. You know, a woman will literally do anything.
False. Wrong. 60% of women here. 70%. 64% of women here are overweight. False. You can't be into wellness if most of us are fat. Okay, next. Oh wow. Also, women.
I'm talking about mentally. They're trying to fix themselves. They're trying to be mentally healthy.
There's more women on antidepressants now than ever. Wrong. We're not mentally more healthy.
Well, men are doing absolutely nothing. Nothing. They're not doing anything to help themselves.
Do you not think that's a societal issue?
Apart from going to the gym.
Okay.
But they get looked down upon for feeling that way, so they never want to go to anyone about it.
No, but that's a narrative that they created for themselves because they've told themselves that they have to be really masculine. But no woman has ever sat there and laughed at her husband for crying or opening up.
We talked about this.
Women actually want men to open up.
I want you to back up what you're saying. You're saying women, they're into self-improvement. So first one was wrong, second one's wrong. What's next?
Wellness is not wrong. Women are going to yoga classes. How
is it right if we're fat? Come on.
Okay, weight takes long to get rid of.
Okay. So then we could look at a trend.
At least they're trying.
So we could look at a trend of women over time, and we're getting fatter. We're not getting thinner. So it's not correct. You could think what you think, but it's not right.
Well, I don't know. We can look at what kind of food people are eating, but I'm
the ones that make us fat.
Generally, women, if you go on social media and you see what everyone's talking about, women are always asking, how do we do this? How do we do that? They are trying to fix themselves because they...
I know why she sounds this way. That's because women are more expressive. They talk. They talk more instead of action. Why men do more of the action? They don't talk. They really say what they're going through. They're not expressive the way we are.
I want to meet that dream man. That's why they're on these dating apps. That's why they go to these dating agencies.
But I'm not getting anything of substance. Like nothing.
Okay, they fix themselves, so they go to therapy. They're trying to help themselves mentally.
But they're on more antidepressants than ever. So they might try to do something, but the result, like we have to look at results here. We can feel how we feel, but we have to look at results. So if women are fatter than ever, we're on more antidepressants than ever before.
They try to fix themselves, like
physically, yes, but inwardly, are they?
Like they try and fix how they look, like their makeup, their plastic surgery, their bodies. Women are getting bum lifts, like they're going to Turkey, getting their teeth done.
Do we do the hard thing and go to the gym, or do we go do the easy thing and try to buy it?
They do the easy thing for sure. I agree with you with
that. So what do the men do? Do they get ab implants or do they go to the gym?
Some do.
They go to the gym, but the gym.
In general, I see. I think
men are more disciplined.
They go to the gym, but the gym is not going to fix your shitty attitude.
But the difference is women can live in delusion. So women can go through life and not like. You know how many girls come on here and genuinely tell me they're 10s? You know how many girls? You just don't have men do that, and they believe it. I say I'm an average chick on my show, and girls will look at me like, "Aw," and I'm like, most people are average. I've never had a girl come on here and say twice, maybe twice. The girls have come on and said I'm an average girl. Every girl thinks they're special.
I mean, the top ones are the
I
ones
mean, men
that
can
are
say that about themselves.
No, they don't.
Maybe that's their issue. They don't have self-love.
No. Men don't think they're special.
Sad.
Because
They
but-
should.
No, because men have to face reality in the world. If they ain't shit, they're gonna know. The world's gonna tell them. Where women they'll say, "Oh, you're so beautiful anyway. Oh, you're a 10." And women, we lie to each other too. You'll never tell your friend that she's fat.
Women tend to lie to themselves, though.
Yes.
And I wear makeup. Don't get me
Pay has something against fat people, and she's making the black girl uncomfortable with that.
wrong. I definitely lie to myself every day. But women will perceive themselves as a person that's wearing the makeup, have done their hair, done this. Men don't do that. So they look at themselves and they may feel shit about themselves, but they're going, that's who I am. Women will look at themselves with makeup on and go, I'm a...
That's because women pay attention to unnecessary stuff, unlike men. Men are more logical.
10. The minute that makeup comes off, they feel
Yeah.
so insecure
Well,
again.
And that's why we are more like.
But is
that proves my
but
point
that's
that we are
negative.
trying to help ourselves. We are trying to improve ourselves. We'll do anything.
I would
We'll
say
change
me
our
wearing
clothes.
makeup's negative to me,
But we'll do
but I do
anything.
it anyway.
We'll do anything but the hard shit.
Losing
Oh my
weight,
God.
yeah, I agree.
Oh
like
my
they won't
God.
like lose weight and things like that.
I push back on the notion that guys aren't doing anything for self-improvement though, because like I'm part of this whole space. These guys are. I mean, maybe it's not the biggest space
It's a
in the
small
world.
percentage, though,
But
isn't it?
but yeah, I would agree with that. But maybe you're in an echo chamber. Who you're looking at on Instagram. You're looking at a lot of girls. Maybe they're into the self-improvement, the wellness stuff. Fine. But I also know a lot of guys who are also working hard. I mean, what do guys have to work on? Money, muscles, game, frame, basically. So are you leveling up financially? Are you working on your career? Are you on your mission? Are you going to the gym? Are you looking after your fashion? Are you looking after your group? So guys do need to do a lot. And the truth is, if you are a reasonably attractive girl in her, say, 20s, okay, and we're not even talking about a 10, we're talking about like a girl who's a 6 or 7 or whatever, 5, you don't have to do very much to get validation from the dating market. Or you don't have to do very much. You have to be kind of cute, wear a summer dress, walk down the street, and you're going to get guys, who are sort of like complimenting you or whatever. Except that's illegal now. But back when we used to be allowed to talk to each other, that would you would get that positive validation. Whereas dudes, actually, for the most part, are invisible to women unless they've really worked on themselves, unless they've done the necessary things.
And I think if men aren't self-improving, it's women's fault because men have to be motivated by something.
I agree.
And so what do they? What do they get at the end of it? They get women that think it's okay to leave. So what kind of wife are they getting at the end of it?
Yeah, or you get the whole...
One meal a day,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
If you're two if you're lucky.
Or you get this whole bunch of guys who have sort of dropped out of the system because they think that dating is completely unfair, because they think they're invisible. 80% of guys are invisible to women, so they think, well, why
what
should
are
I
they called?
bother?
Incels or
Yeah,
something. We
yeah.
did it on the last episode.
They're dangerous. That
we learned
category
about
is
that
dangerous.
last time. I didn't even know that word.
Well,
they're a very small percentage.
Well, they're
of people.
very angry people, aren't they?
They're angry, but they're angry.
I would say-
there's a much deeper psychological issue there.
Oh, okay. We won't get into it then.
I would say that again, it's the fault of women because again, if there's incels, why is that? It's because women are all sleeping with the same men.
I think though, just based on psychological evidence, there's a lot going on there that's deeper than just societal means. But I get what you're saying about, like, in retrospect, but incels themselves
But then I also don't
there's
agree-
much deeper psychological
but
issues.
I
there's
also
going on
don't
there.
agree with that because what you just said, I would say, but they all want us to be virgins. So yeah, we are sleeping with the same person or whatever. Like,
yeah, but why aren't we virgins? Because we chose to have sex outside of marriage. And two guys do not expect a virgin. That is the most bullshit shit I've ever heard in my life. No, what, do you expect a virgin?
No.
I don't know. I've never seen a single guy that says he expects a virgin.
I think that's an immature mindset.
I think that's the ideal, but they don't.
I think that's much younger
Yeah, that's an
people.
immature mindset.
Yeah,
We don't
yeah,
think like that
it's
normally.
much
I don't think
younger
it's
kind
immature.
of.
I think men are realistic.
No. I mean,
Where are they
like
gonna
younger, actual age-wise, the younger.
oh, you mean
That's-
like teen
yeah,
guys who are
yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah,
What you say- so
technically
you're
are virgins
You're
themselves.
saying I'm so over the hill. I'm just going to take what I can get, really. To be honest,
Yeah.
it's like 100 body count. Fine, no worries.
I'll take
but
it.
I think the whole thing is quite nuanced though, because to counter what I've just said, you are right. There's a lot of guys who are very, very lazy and they don't want to do the work. They don't want to fucking do anything. They sit there. and we complain about this a lot. You know, they sit there on the computer going, "Oh, it's really unfair. If I'm not a 7'5" Chad with, you know, blah blah blah, then it's over for me." They don't do anything. They just sit there complaining, and you know that is on them, because also they need to be going out and they need to be working on themselves. You know, so I think human beings in general are inherently lazy. Most people, but. If you are a reasonably cute, you know, young woman, I think you get more breaks in society than a dude of the same level.
Yeah.
I hear that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to take a second to read super chats. Guys, make sure you like the video. That's the most important metric that YouTube uses to push out these streams. Okay. Geoff, thank you for the super chat. Tomo, men improvement channels, be top 5%. Women improvement channels, makeup, news, rules, fashion. Carlos, all men can remember the day we could no longer get help from adults because we weren't a small kid anymore. Men have to earn it on their own. Fernando, in this world, there's only one thing that matters, hard facts. People misguidedly choose to accept the truth. They are comfortable with them. Realizing things may not, we have had expected them to be unsettled unless it's overwhelming. Jordy, if you're leaving for a better man, he will leave you for a better and younger woman. That's a fact. Tomo J, Nora Vincent, self-made man, learn her name. Charles Stone, compromise is something that can be used to find a solution where both parties win. The Adam Ant, these women are average looking at best. The fact that they think and act like this is a testament to how screwed society is today. Sorry. Pearl, thank you for your content. C. Dumbledore, wifey, sorry girls, that's not you. Aaron, women select a man taller, stronger, faster, older, wiser, smarter, and higher income. They want a level-headed, competent leader to protect, defend, and provide. Then proclaim that we are equal. Follow me question. What do you think a husband is for? Keep him in mind how much you have thrown around the word equality before you answer. Dark Lane, Fruit, Freddie. What women fail to understand is that they manage what women fail to understand is that they manage the home to a high value man. So it's managing day-to-day operations of the home. He's out gathering resources that you can manage at home. Blessing their Maggie didn't open up the chat. D, I got my kitchen done recently, and 2 women did the measurements. The men built the kitchen, but realized before we were starting the measurements were wrong. Greatness, there's no benefit to be a man in a relationship with a woman with no plan of marriage. You say relationships are okay, but they're an excuse to marry. Ladies, would you marry a man just like your father? Follow me. Tyrese would have been canceled if the roles were reversed. Nathan, ask the panel what type of cat they want in the future. Question for the panel. If being obese is being acceptable as body positive, should people that are anorexic be accepted too? It's their choice. That's actually a good question. Saint Man, do good wives fart and then laugh? Nathan Arber, the lady who is getting, I read that one already. I'm going to refresh it real quick, guys. Also, guys, make sure you sign up for our Google form for our next event. I think we're going to do a meetup in London. It's going to be a lot of fun. The last one we did, you went to it, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
It was fun. What was the question that I read up here that I thought was decent? What do you guys think a husband is for?
I would say a provider. I would say also man of the house. As I said before, companion, to be your best friend. Also to honestly to push you to be that better person. That is so important. And a good father. I feel like a lot of men haven't been taught what a good father is because they didn't have that experience. And that's unfortunate. And that's just being passed down to the next generation, to the next generation, to the next generation. And that's something that I think is really important.
Okay.
Someone that is a good father.
A
has
leader.
good morals. Yeah.
What do you think?
I think he's a protector, definitely someone who is, I don't want to say like shield me from the world, but someone who is going to have my back, make sure that I'm safe at all times, emotionally, like mentally, financially, and someone that I can just do life with, like my life partner, someone that can be by my side and face these challenges that we face in life together.
Okay, what do you think? What's a husband for?
I think... I don't know, to be honest. I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
It's an honest answer.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
But you're from Romania though, which is quite still quite.
I love how Pearls debates with logic and not emotion on what husband is. I think a husband is a father, a leader, a protector, and so much more. Women are good at playing victim. They are always looking for validation. They prefer to work on the outward look. They prefer the outside beauty than to work on the inward work. Don't allow look, the outward beauty to deceive you. It freezes with time. Personality is something you will live with. It stands the test of time. Guys, hope you're able to learn one or two from those videos as much as I have. See you on the next one. Be at peace with yourself and with all mankind. Bye-bye.